Hi and welcome to All Saints Primary School, Datchworth. I'm Mr. Whiteland, the head teacher at All Saints, where our motto is walking together, discovering life. I'm really proud to show you around our delightful and very successful village school today. We're a Church of England school and we're really proud of this. We welcome families of all faiths or none, but being a Christian school is integral to who we are here. We have a strong ethos of Christian values and we feel that benefits our behaviour throughout the school. When you start here, you're joining a caring, welcoming and considerate school community. We have really strong links with the church and the village around, from the vicar coming in weekly to meeting with the Datchworth Elderberries, our older folk in the village, to Datchworth Tennis Club and Rugby Club, even our small Datchworth Museum. Our school here is one form entry, which is one class per year group, and we benefit from that feeling of a small school with large opportunities because of that. There are so many extracurricular activities and opportunities that we offer here for your child within a nurturing environment in our village school setting. This is our main entrance into school from Church Path, and it leads into our parents' waiting area. The gates open in the morning at 8:45 and then 3 o'clock in the afternoon for pickup. We ask parents to wait here until those times, and even if the gate has been unlocked a little bit early, that we ask you to stay here until the time comes. At that point, early years parents and Key Stage 1 parents will be able to enter into the school playground and wait by their child's classroom, standing well back so that teachers can see the parents and then give their children to them at the end of the day. Key Stage 2 parents, they stay in the waiting area and children will leave their classrooms and come round to this area to meet their parents. We have a scooter and cycle rack here at school. We encourage as many children and parents as possible to walk or cycle into school. So the brightly coloured fencing and the covered area demarcates our early years outdoor learning area. This is actually the drop-off and pick-up point for reception children and their parents, and on a morning you'd stand by the yellow gate here ready to drop your child off. Reception team will come out to meet and greet. You'll have a little trolley where you'll put your packed lunch bag for your child, but we do ask you that you don't enter or let any children enter, as lots of outdoor learning activities are set up for the beginning of the day. Activities such as a water tray, sand tray, the messy kitchen, lots of wonderful gross motor skill activities for outside, as well as the early years road area where we have trikes and bikes and lots of fun.
Hello, I'm Mrs. Brown and I'm the reception teacher on Wednesdays, Thursdays and Fridays. I'm really looking forward to meeting you in September and welcoming you all to reception at All Saints. I'd like to introduce you to two special members of our class. This is Barnaby and this is Lily, and they live in the reception classroom and watch carefully while you play and learn. We are busy thinking about all the lovely things we'd like to share with you when you join us, but over the summer I want you to listen to lots of stories, share them with your family and find the ones you really love to read over again. See you soon.
Hello everyone, I'm Miss Allen and I'm one of the reception teachers. I teach on Mondays and Tuesdays. I'm really looking forward to meeting you all and making lots of special memories. At school we use an online journal called Tapestry, where we share photos and observations with you throughout the year. It builds up a lovely record of the children's time with us in reception. I can't wait for September to meet you all, getting to know you, teaching you lots of new things and most importantly having fun together.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Wills and I'm the early years practitioner in reception class. I know that sounds complicated, but all it means is I have one of the best jobs, as I get to take care of you and make sure you're happy, having fun and learning lots. I'm in school every day in the mornings and the afternoons, so I don't want you to worry about anything because I'm here to help you with anything that you need. Each day when you come into school, I need you to bring your book bag with your books, sound cards and reading record in. So if we hear you read, we can write home to say how amazing you are. That's just one of the ways the people at home hear about your learning and for you to share what you do at home too. I can't wait to meet you all and welcome you into your new classroom, ready to watch you learn and grow.
Our uniform expectations are set out in our school handbook, so please do look through that. You can order school uniform through Kids Connection, which is a locally based supplier that provides school uniform for lots of different local schools. Please contact them directly with any uniform needs. In the summer term, prior to reception children starting, we invite all parents in, all new parents to reception for an evening where they get to be inducted into the reception process, but also have an opportunity to look at, order and purchase uniform. So this is our school playground. You've just travelled along our early years road where they have their trikes and bikes. This is our gazebo, which we use for outdoor learning. It's a wonderful place to sit and quietly read and to have some time together. There are parts of the playground that are specifically for our younger children to play, and one for our older children in school to play as well. We have lots of lovely choices for them. There's the timber trail, we have a train, lots of playground markings that they can enjoy as well. We have a lovely wildlife garden area for Wildlife Club, and we also have a sports field, which I'll show you later on. This is our sports field. We use it for all of our outdoor PE lessons. We're really lucky to have this. We use it for football matches, for rounders, other sports in the PE curriculum, as well as our own sports day as well. So when your child starts in reception class, we offer a transition period for the children, and we have a soft start structure. The first time that your children come into school, it will be in stay and play sessions where you're welcome to come along and join your child, stay with your child whilst they're playing around in the reception early years area, and have an opportunity to speak to members of staff as well. After that, the following week, children will come into school for the normal start of school at 8:55, but they will only stay for the morning, being collected by the early years area at 11:30. The following week, we extend the days slightly for the children and give them their first experience of lunch times. So they'll stay, they'll have lunch in school, and then will be picked up from our main entrance following the lunch break at 1 o'clock. The week after that, it's normal school days for the children. So they'll be in at 8:55, and that very first week, we'll ask you to come and pick them up slightly earlier at 2:55, but the weeks following, it will be our usual finish time of 3 o'clock. Be prepared. Your children will be very, very tired as they adjust to school life.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Sharp and I'm the school secretary. This is our main entrance and should be used after dropping off children if you have a message that needs to be relayed to myself or to the child's teacher. You would use this entrance if you need to enter the school building, and you should sign in as a visitor if staying for any length of time. If at all possible, you could really help me by minimising any need to come into the school by using the blue post box, which is just over there, or emailing and telephoning the office. There's a blue tray in the porch area where you can drop off things or messages, and the use of the entrance intercom to relay a message. We are always friendly and happy to help, but we would ask that you support us by reducing the demands on our office, especially at peak times.
So you've already met Mrs. Sharp, our school secretary. She is the only member of our office staff, and although she is a superwoman, she is only one person. So please help and be understanding, particularly at busy times.
Hi, I am the main point of contact with parents for when you need to report your child absent, or when you're completing and handing in forms and any payments. And also I'm here for the children too when they hand in their class registers, or when they're in need of first aid, or when I need to contact home.
So this is our school hall. It's a multi-purpose space. It's used for lunches, collective worship, our achievement assembly. It's also our non-fiction library. It's used for our nativity performance and school performances and productions throughout the year. and it's also used for indoor PE, so such things as gymnastics, dance and indoor games and extracurricular clubs. Lunchtime arrangements for reception at the beginning of the year, teachers will come in and stay with the reception children, get them used to this environment. It will be a much bigger space than the children have been used to. There will be other children as well, but we try to make that transition as seamless and as smooth as possible, getting them used to a busier lunchtime environment. Now, your child being in reception, year 1 or year 2, will be eligible for universal infant free school meals. That means they have the opportunity of a free school lunch, whether it be a hot, vegetarian or packed lunch option. And we encourage all parents and families to take up that offer. To help working parents, we offer an externally run breakfast club and after school club, which provides childcare here at school from 7:45 in the morning until 5:30 p.m. each school day. This is run by a company called Rising Stars Wraparound Care, and their team is really well integrated and works extremely closely with our school. Their early morning provision starts at 7:45 in the morning until 8:45, at which point the children come out onto the school playground, have an opportunity to be outside and see friends arriving at school before school starts, and then they line up at 8:55 at the normal start of our school day. After school, we have our after school club that runs from 3 o'clock till 5:30 each evening, and costs are charged incrementally for the hours required. Details of the provision can be given to you by the school office or by contacting Rising Stars directly. We offer an impressive range of extracurricular activities here for such a small village school, from football to netball, dance club, art club, maths enrichment club, gymnastics, dodgeball, choir, upper school book group, wildlife club, explorers and tennis club. There are lots of opportunities. And for our reception children, they have available to them right from the start the chances to do gymnastics, dodgeball, tennis club and explorers. Now, I'm here currently in our music room because we're also a really musical school as well. We offer a wide selection of tuition sessions for children, from piano, violin, cello, guitar and drums. And we also offer wider opportunities to whole classes to learn in year 2, the ocarina, in year 5, the recorder, and our year 6s get to use some technology and learn how to use GarageBand. We've tried to give as much information as possible to new parents in this video, but a really good source of information is our school handbook. So please do read through this and refer to it as and when you need. As I've said before, we are a popular village school right at the heart of the wonderful village of Datchworth here. You can imagine that often means that at peak times parking can become quite tricky. We ask all of our parents and carers to be extremely considerate to our lovely neighbours. By doing so, please make sure that you don't park in front of an entrance or exit to any of our neighbours' properties, and also please turn your engines off rather than leaving your engine idling. So this is All Saints Church. We ask our parents, if possible, to park up here or even beyond, and then encourage you to park and stride to school following down Church Path. So in the spring and summer months, our lovely neighbouring farmer opens up his field for us to use for parking. We ask as many parents and carers to use that when it's open as possible to ensure that we don't have as much traffic or parking on the streets. Again, to reduce traffic around school, we encourage our parents to use a one-way loop system that we've created. You start off going down Hollybush Lane, you follow that onto Rectory Lane, around Baines Lane, and then it comes back onto Berry Lane, back to where we started, and we'll show you that loop right now.
Hi everyone, my name's Mr Flood and I'm the school caretaker, and one of my jobs which I enjoy the most is from 8:35 to 9 o'clock every morning, when cars come in to a stop and drop, the children are dropped off and let into the school, and I can allow the traffic to go. Quite often see me putting my hand up, slowing the traffic down or asking people to move on, but always waving when people go past.
So this is the school car park, and we ask all parents to keep this clear at all times. It's in constant use, so there's no parking for parents at any point during the day. We ask you to be considerate parking round by the school entrance as well. There are many bends and narrow stretches where it is really important that you avoid parking in tight positions.
Hello, my name is Reverend Susanna, and I'm really pleased that you will be joining our All Saints School community in September. I am vicar here of All Saints Church that you can see behind me. It's a church that is right next door to your new school, and so it may be that you walk past it on some days because you go into school and out. I also will see you in the school building because I come in every week and do an act of collective worship together. That's when we all get together and sing some songs and hear some stories and think about what it means to be a good and helpful person in the world. And then sometimes the whole school, all of the children together, come into All Saints Church. And so in case you haven't been inside the building before, I thought I would take you to have a look. So this is our lovely church building. It is very, very old. It has been here for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years. But it's still a place where lots of people from the village and community come in to listen to stories about Jesus, to sing some special songs that we call hymns, and to say their prayers. And as you come into the building, perhaps the first thing you'll notice is that beautiful window right in front of us that shines with bright yellow light. And here you can see all of the places where people sit on these wooden benches called pews. That's where all the children come. They come at harvest time, they come at Christmas time, they come at Easter and other special occasions. And it's a lovely time that we have together here. So I hope you will enjoy exploring this building and finding out all sorts of its exciting treasures. But also, one of the other things that we have is an after-school club, which we call Explorers, which happens on a Friday, which some of the children from the school come to. And again, we have some stories and some games, and we do some craft, and we have some fun. And that happens in the church hall, which is the building just outside of the church. In the corner of the churchyard, you might see it, a brown kind of barn building. And the leaders from Explorers come to school and they would collect the children who are coming on that day and walk them down. And we have a fun time together. So I really look forward to seeing you in September. Bye for now.
Hello, I'm Carrie Keane and I'm the newly appointed Chair of Governors at Datchworth School. I've got twin daughters currently in Year 5 and our youngest will start in reception in September. We've got a very proactive Board of Governors at the school, and our main role is to support the school in ensuring that all children are nurtured and inspired in a safe, supportive and caring environment. We as governors really are the critical friends to the school, and we regularly monitor to ensure that high standards are kept across all aspects of the service that the school provides. We're always keen to receive comments or suggestions from parents, pupils or staff. I can be contacted directly via the Chair of Governors email address, which can be found on the school website or via the school office. If ever you'd like to discuss something with a non-parent governor, then our Vice Chair, Catherine Jupp, is very approachable and accessible too. But for now, I'd like to offer you and your family a very warm welcome to our very special school community. I look forward to meeting you soon.
Hi everyone and welcome to you new parents to the school. For those who don't already know me, my name's Katie Price and I used to be the chair of the PTA. The rest of the team are Jo, Lucy, Lydia and Nancy, and I'm sure you'll get to know them as you come along to various fundraising events throughout the school year. We want to give you a warm welcome to the school and give you an opportunity to meet other parents and become involved in the school community. That was the main reason that all of us wanted to join the PTA, so that we could give back and help think of lots of lovely events to fundraise to help give our children some extra experiences through their learning, and also to have an opportunity to get to know other parents and what goes on behind the scenes. So look out for some newsletters from us, and look out for dates of meetings, which are often held in the pub, and various fundraising events, so that we can meet you in person and just say hi and help you settle into the school.
We have been consistently judged as a good school by Ofsted, and each time inspectors have identified many outstanding features. Similarly, SIAMs, who do church inspections in schools, have judged us as excellent, which is the highest grade achievable. The very large majority of children from Datchworth reach expected levels by the end of Year 6 and are ready for the next stage in their education, and we often hear from secondary schools just how well prepared they are. Our key aims here are that children are safe and happy at All Saints, that they develop a love of learning and leave us as fully rounded individuals with a core set of Christian values. They are polite, considerate citizens. We look forward to welcoming you and your children to our school and our school community. Now, there are currently lots of changes here at school because of the coronavirus pandemic, and we dearly hope that these arrangements don't need to be in place for too long, but please be aware that the new academic year will come with adjustments to the school day and school organisation. Currently, we have staggered timetable arrangements for the drop-off and pick-up at school, and also reception transition weeks will be altered slightly because of the situation we find ourselves. We have particular arrangements in place for minimising visitors and parents coming onto the school premises, and lunchtime arrangements are different, with children eating packed lunches in their classroom. Please keep an eye out on all government guidance as we approach September 2020, and we hope to rearrange the new reception parents evening at some point in the autumn term so we can meet and greet and welcome you all to our school.